stole the car on my way.
It is 6:12, so basically we are going for the last lap.
We
of
almost
the
missed
first
it.
day.
So the track closes. The track closes in 2 minutes.
Listen, so if this was the internet,
This would be the first lap of the year.
but it's not because we failed miserably. So
Yeah.
actually, not us, GoPro. So Insta360, if you see this video, please help us. So we went to do the first lap of the year, the real first day. that the
People
track
want you
opened.
to speak slower.
We went and tried to do the first lap of the year at the real first day that the track opened.
We actually did the lap. The lap actually exists.
But the GoPros decided that you should not watch that video. It was fantastic, by the way.
Both of them. Anyway, so we are here again.
We're doing it one more time.
Exactly. So we are at the Nürburgring. This is actually my third lap of the year. I don't know about you.
I have done one, so for me it's the second.
The second lap for you. And we are here to actually not talk about the Nürburgring.
Not at all.
Because you heard everything you need to know already about 2024 changes, including this channel.
I apologize if you didn't like the clickbait.
So what are we talking about then?
We're talking about Bilster Berg and Zandvoort, the actual first one up here event of the year that happened in March, just before this track opened. And it was like epic. It was epic. I don't know, I will put a highlight clip here, but like epic.
Well, today we're here at Zandvoort, and I have to say I want to thank you guys for inviting me to come out because this is my first time here.
This is my first track day ever.
I swear to God, I didn't spend much time.
It is basic.
No, it's a clearly basic 4 throttle bodies.
Voice within, calling this heavy load got under your skin. All in, you got the white knuckles holding on it tight, keeping your feelings bottled up inside, heading for collision and denial. To really live, you gotta die. Breathe in, breathe out.
Madness, again. Madness, bumper to bumper action. Spec Miata, you would say it is just amazing, you know, to find from the whole Europe people that actually have pretty much the same pace.
I met a lot of cool people.
It was my first track day and it was pretty cool. Tried to improve myself, lap to lap.
I am getting tired earlier than my car.
But I like it, I've enjoyed a lot. Yeah, I will come back for more. Pinky promise.
Really cool people, great setup. I love the idea that it was completely open pit lane.
It's just the beginning. I cannot wait. Bilster Berg is going to be...
You're so good at dragging yourself down. Why?
Nothing is stuck here. What is stuck?
You see the oil cap is stock, this cap is stock.
In despair, hell underwater, fine for it. Breathe in, breathe out. Hey, come alive.
The organization was also fantastic, the people as well. Had a lot of fun. Actually, this is my second track day, and yeah, I really like this car.
It was absolutely amazing.
It is amazing, and the people on the track is so perfect.
It was cool. Both Zandvoort and Bilster Berg are awesome tracks, and the best thing is that we managed to gather 15 of our friends that brought different cars, fast and slow, modern and older, and we spent a long weekend of driving, talking rubbish, and just basically enjoying. And this included one night out in Amsterdam, so it was very cool.
It was almost ideal, like on paper it looked like the perfect thing. A cool F1 track next to the sea, Zandvoort. One day in between Amsterdam, and then one day on Germany's mini Nürburgring, that is Bilster Berg, elevation change deep in the forest in the middle of nowhere.
Bilster Berg, that's actually a track that we wanted to drive for a while. And well,
we didn't.
I did manage to drive, not in my car, but just so you get the idea, we organized this track day, put together we didn't organize the track day, Dave did that from Open Track.
And we thank him.
We tagged along, and managed to put this group together only to go there with no car. So Costas, no car out of the two that he has, me, no car out of the multiple cars that I have. But so, you know, we still have a blast.
Anyway, exactly. I want to say that although I thought that going to this event without my car there and not being able to drive, I wouldn't have a good time. I actually had a fantastic time, and I have to be open. The reason that I had a fantastic time is because I saw the other people having a great time.
Yeah.
And we are making this video to talk about these people. So we're gonna start first with the girls. I want to mention them like name by name because
Not
this
one, not two, but three.
First of all, our girl Raquel, I think she's like part of the core OLH crew, like she is part of the thing. There is a big video about her, so you know everything about her, and her Juno's Roadster.
Yep,
We love her
original Japanese.
to bits. Production problem. So, Raquel with the Juno's Roadster, I hope the sound is still good. Mary with her FK Type R.
That you know from the video just
The previous
before.
video and maybe the video before because she was also there at Spa. They are regulars, they are part of the crew. But shockingly, we also had like a beginner. We had Sela.
First ever track day, brand new car, never driven it before. It's funnily enough, we are sharing the track right now. She's right here doing the same thing. We actually might see her.
She bought at the end of last year this Coolie 36 that she kinda really wanted, and she wanted to take that car on track, and she was not sure. So she arrived to Zandvoort uncertain if she's gonna go on track.
She was reluctant to the last minute, with no entry, nothing. She just brought the car, which is already something, and we pushed her. She went and did, and it's also cool because she jumped with different guys
People,
as
she was
passenger
out.
driving, you know. So she got up to speed, and I think she actually had a blast. Starting the year like this, among friends, driving your new car on a different track.
She went out with an instructor, she went out with friends, and I think by the end of the day she was driving alone, confident, having fun. She finished the thing with a smile in her face, and I think she just wanted to do more. Which for us, it's actually, it makes our heart a bit warm, you know, like we pass the bag to another person. Now, that's our girls, but we had some very cool guys as well. And I'm gonna start this the other way around. I'm gonna start this from the big cars.
Actually, it feels wrong.
Yeah, because like normally you think OLH per day, no big cars.
Yeah,
multiple
high-end cars, I would say. 992 GT3,
with our good friend Jose, that is also like a part of the family.
a GT4.
GT4 with Dave, a person that we consider friend. You're gonna see both of them like later in
What
the
do you
channel.
mean we consider a friend? He's a friend.
He's a friend. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't want to be associated with us. And then we had like also like a new person. John brought his friend that brought the Cayman S, and it was another manual Porsche because all the Porsches were manual. The GT4 and the 992 GT3 and the simple Cayman S, they were all manual. So actually, three very cool guys with three very cool cars. And on the topic of big cars, Stefan with his Lotus.
Yeah.
Comote car.
Comote package, 400.
Big power, all
yeah,
this.
30 or 40 horsepower.
Big power.
Yeah, big power. Yeah.
Cool car. I went out with Stefan at Bilster Berg. That video got destroyed, so that video doesn't exist in this video. The GoPro's failing. But anyway, we had a blast with Stefan. I think his car is very cool, especially for Jeep style tracks. While I think maybe like in the bigger tracks, the Porsches actually felt more at home.
Yeah.
And opposite of these big cool cars, we had what you always expect to find in OLH Hero Day.
MX-5s of all generations. NA, B, C, D.
We didn't plan it, but yeah, we had everything. Let's start from the newer car. ND, Nikolai.
Yep.
Again, a person that we didn't know before. We met him for the first time in the track day.
He just tagged along for both days, having done his first track day at Zandvoort 2 weeks prior, I think.
So he was also kind of green, but at the same time he knew the track already, which I think was cool. And he looked like he had a blast, like he didn't know anyone, and he slowly started speaking with the guys, and I saw him like socialize and blend and do his thing. So actually it felt very cool to see someone that didn't know the crew before, to come and blend quickly and like manage to enjoy like he knew everyone already. Then we had the Nancy. That here is a bit of a sore point, you know?
Yeah, I mean, there's always one. And unfortunately, we have to allow it because it's from Danny, our friend. So we were not going to leave him stranded at home.
No,
right?
absolutely. And actually, we're joking. The NC is a fantastic platform. Actually, Danny used to have an NB before. He bought this NC. He recently installed all-ins on it, and he was saying how cool the platform is and how much he enjoys driving the car. And I think he had the blast in both tracks. And then the NB. The NB had a story.
The NBs, right?
Were there multiple?
Yeah, the friend of Shayla.
Whoa! And then, absolutely, Sergio is right. The NBs, I apologize, of course. There were two NBs. One was exactly that silver car, friend of Shayla's, and the other was my boy, Alex from Greece, that he made this trip like 2,500 kilometers. Like
From Athens, with a tire rack behind.
crossing continental Europe
Crossing
in the winter.
Exactly. Just for this.
Man, these cars are fast and loud.
Fast and loud, yeah. Very fast, by the way.
We're in a small GT86 and there's like these big M2s passing by. And
Completely stock BRZ on winters. And there are these cars with 600 horsepower, right, left and center. It's
Someone made a video about this, but like, anyway, no tangent here. And finally, NNA, I don't know, can it be a one-lap hero track day without Tim?
No, he has to be there. No team, no track day. That's for sure.
Absolutely. So our boy Tim was there. He had, actually, he was there with another MX-5.
Yep, exactly. He had one and another in the boot and the passenger side and everything.
He literally had every single item you can imagine with him.
A spare diff, including a spare diff. So
except the one thing that he needed.
Exactly,
brake
brake pads. Yeah.
But the whole group came together, and I think that is also a bit of like a thing in these days, you know, like Bjorn helped his friend to change pads on the Cayman overnight. We brought a set of tires with Mary for Jose. We did the brake pads for Tim. So in the end, like everyone helped everyone to be on track and enjoy.
And actually everyone drove. I mean, there was only a small mishap at the end.
Yeah.
But
all in all,
it was
like,
very good.
Big fun, like guys and girls driving to the end of the day. Actually, the two girls, like both Mary and Raquel, they were the last people on track at the end of day too. Like everyone had packed, and the girls were out there lapping while the sun was like literally disappearing. We did the lap with Mary, like in the dark. We saw Raquel out there. I said like, our girls are doing the thing. And of course, this video would not be complete if we didn't mention Bjorn, that he was there with theoretically the less fitting car. He was there with his daily station, but his daily station is like this tuned Megane with big power, and Megane RS beats, and it's a very fast, cool car.
It's a wolf in sheep's clothing for sure, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think he was very enthusiastic about being in these tracks that he has not been before, and he had a blast in both of them. Funnily, the Megane was the only car that got black flag for sound at Bilster Berg, which was not very loud. But anyway, all in all, many different cars, as you can imagine, like a big variety. People from different countries with completely different backgrounds, different ages, like gender, everything. Like you could not make a more different melting pot. And then at the same time, I saw them like as one uniform thing, interacting and having fun on and off the track. I felt a happy man.
I think people like to see this recap and everything, but some of them are scratching their heads and saying, why I wasn't there? Why you didn't tell me? How can I be a part of the next one?
Because you didn't watch the last video that we clearly explained. We're doing this.
Actually,
but in order for this to not happen...
If you wanted to be there and you weren't, it's because you haven't watched our previous video. So we are sorry. Anyway, what's the next one?
Email under. So you send an email and you say, I want to be part of the next thing that you do. Then this guy here, he sends you an email and says, we have this coming. You say, I'm down, and you're in. And that's all.
That's it.
No priorities, no friends going over other friends, like literally.
Which brings us to what is actually going to be the next one. Do we know?
Of course. We are doing definitely Spa at the end of the year.
Okay, so we know.
Dates are going to be there.
I didn't know.
You knew. We have this car.
So is this like a thing?
It is a thing. We are doing this no matter what.
I thought like, we could but okay. So we did Spa last year and we are doing
Let
it
me
again
explain
this
this. The first event that we did last year was a bit of like a test thing to see if we really want to do this. We're going to do 4 or 5 days this year, for sure. And then we might do even more next year, but we want to know that you guys want to do this. So basically, that's all that is needed from you. No?
I was also thinking that a back-to-back Spa and Nürburgring to close the season off would be desirable, maybe.
Now you just revealed them what is the 5th day, because we said we did 2 and Spa is 2 days, so what's gonna be the 5th?
Nürburgring then, like to call it a season. Is this going to be
a one lap hero day at the Nürburgring and then Spa? I don't know. Sounds music to my ears. Can this be a reality?
Absolutely. I think many people will be down for it.
Email below November, finish the year with cool people doing cool things. You want to be part of this. So basically that's that. Do not complain. We're not gonna advertise this. This is for the small circle of people that watch this video. I don't know,
friends, exactly.
1,000 people that are watching these videos. That's that.
This channel is growing. 1,000?
This channel is not going anywhere, by the way. One of my biggest problems is that this channel is not going anywhere. But we are going to discuss this on another day. Anyway, feel free to give us some...
Your guy is there.
My car is there. That's that. We have things to do. We love you. I think that's that. No?
That is that.
I will let Sergio close the video. So you can tell them what you want to tell them. I'm gonna go out.
I don't want to tell you anything. See you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.